How you doing, Facebook? Well, you look like we leave it. Look like we leave it. Look.
Like that. Yeah.
Right. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? It's not just hit the handle up. That's all. Not on that.
No,
on that.
About this. Oh,
look up there. Look.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We good though. Now we should, a little bit more. Yeah. Now we're sitting straight up because we was about to fall over.
Tilting.
We're falling.
What's up, everybody? Facebook.
How's everybody doing, man? How's your week, Dcal?
And you are?
I don't know. I'm Dcal Calloway.
I'm Aundra.
Nice. Yes. How's everybody doing? I'm Aundra Bell.
Dcal Calloway.
So they say. You know.
Yeah.
How's your week, Dcal?
Great. Everything was wonderful, man.
Yeah.
Spectacular show last night. Thanks for coming out.
Yes, sir, man. I really enjoyed it, man. You
everybody, I'd like to thank everybody. Explosive show last night.
Well, give some names, man, because that was nice, man. Give some names. It was
really nice. Miles the Joker.
Yes, sir. Miles the Joker, man. Off the chain.
I mean, it was really nice.
Yes,
everybody participated, man. Good audience. You couldn't get good food, good company.
Man. Yes.
Nobody acted stupid.
No, wasn't none of that. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to DJ Rob, man.
DJ Rob.
Man, he'll make you dance even if you can't dance. So,
exactly.
Man, that guy's nice on the turntables, man.
Yeah,
so definitely, he's a beast.
He's a man.
Yeah, I got to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him.
You're giving him your name?
Hmm?
You're the beast.
I know. I'm half, but I'm just saying on the turntables.
Oh, on the
turntables,
oh,
he's a beast. Yes, yes, man. So he do his thing, man. So definitely, shouts out to you, DJ Rob.
Shouts out to you, DJ Rob.
Yeah, man. You make things happen, man. I mean, like I say, man. You know, even if you can't dance, he gonna have you moving. You can tear the chair up or get out the seat you want. This is gonna be one or the other. So hey, yeah. Oh shucks, man. Look at this guy here. He was doing a Pee Wee Herman last night. I don't know what he called himself doing. You ever seen somebody dance and look like they could hurt themselves?
About to hurt themselves.
Yeah, like, yeah, man. But it was. I had a nice time, man.
Really nice, man. Outstanding.
And it was a needed time too, man.
Yeah,
because
it really was.
Yeah, definitely, man.
But we're gonna be doing it again in August. We don't let you know the dates and everything, times.
Okay, same place.
Same place,
same time, man. And the Coffee Cafe, man. Shouts out to you. The coffee's good too, man. So even if you just want to stop by there and get you some coffee, man, and definitely
4676 East Princess Anne Road. 4676 Princess Anne Road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
that's C4 Coffee Cafe.
Yeah, and it's down near Green Meadows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's not by Q Master, so I don't know why.
Down the street from Q Master.
No, way down the street.
Yeah, about 3 blocks out.
No, are
3
you
or 4
crazy?
blocks.
Like about 3 or 5 miles.
For real?
Yes.
I didn't think it was that long.
Yes, 3 to 5 miles, man. It's down there. That's why. So you can't. When you see that, you think that you're close, but you're not. You're not even close. So definitely, just go down and you know what I'm saying. You know what everybody do. You know, put in your GPS.
That's it.
And go right to it. But definitely, man, you're gonna like the place. Laid back atmosphere.
Right.
You know, so definitely, man. I really enjoyed myself, man. And it was nice. Definitely.
So how was your week?
My week was pretty good, but my week is even better now, man. So
that's good.
Because Baby Rue, man, she was going through it, but now, man, just recovered, man. And thank you, man. Hallelujah, Yahweh, man. Definitely. And everything else it's been good, man. Definitely. So, I mean, yes,
could be
man.
better.
Yeah, couldn't be better, man.
And happy Father's Day to you. Too.
Yeah, same to you.
Yes, and all the fathers out there.
Yeah, all the fathers out there. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to Dcal.
Not just the part-time ones.
Well, if you part-time, you're not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you call it, but anyways, we're not in.
You got them part-time dads come in every once in a while. You see a Merry Blue Moon, they in and out.
Yeah, I don't know what you watching.
I tell you what to do and how to do it.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I guess you're right. Well, Mom said he could.
All right.
So, she had a speech with you. Look, that's your dad in there. You gonna respect him.
Exactly.
That's what it is. So yeah, definitely, man. Shouts out to all the fathers, man.
All the fathers. Yes.
We go through a lot, man.
Yes, we do.
When we going through it, man, we don't get that pat on the back, or somebody telling us how good of a job we're doing, man. But right here we're gonna do it. We're gonna give you that pat on the back, and we're gonna say you're doing a good job, man. So continue doing what you're doing as a father, man.
True.
Because it takes a lot. It takes a lot because it's so many odds stacked against us, man. So when we come up, we come up. So definitely, man.
That's good. That's really good because we don't get the proper respect like we should in a way, especially black fathers. Oh, he gonna do what he want to do anyway.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I talked about it earlier on my other show, man. Yeah. Stop putting us down.
Yeah, that's true.
We're your support system. So, when we're doing for y'all, man, y'all gotta, big us up, man, because we're doing everything that we can to keep the house running smooth. You know what I'm saying? We may not say a lot, or may look like we're not doing a lot, but we are, man. We bringing that bacon home.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
And the bread, man. So hey,
because the bills got to be paid.
Hey, tell me about it.
And you got to eat.
And we're gonna go through it. We don't care what the weather may be or what we're going through. Yeah. We're gonna make sure y'all eat. So definitely.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Shout outs and special shout outs.
You got it, man. You already know it.
Go ahead. Let's do it.
Shouts out to Little and Hurst. Happy birthday, Pops.
Pops, happy birthday to you.
Yes, sir, man. And shouts out to Charlie, last name Wilson. Oh, Charles Wilson, man.
Okay.
My father-in-law. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
And happy birthday to the triplets, man. And,
okay.
And KJ.
The triplets' birthday, did it?
No. Shout out.
Okay. I'm gonna
shout out to him. Yeah. They had their birthday already.
I'm gonna say it didn't just have birthday.
Had birthday.
Okay.
Man. Jokers had a birthday, man. So yeah. So shouts out to them, man. And shouts out to Baby Rue.
Okay.
Yes, speedy recovery. And I love you, Baby Rue. That Rue. All she want to do is laugh, man. And shouts out to Omari, man. That's OMAR 2 E's. Omari. Little fart. He hate when I do that.
Wow.
So that shouts out to Cliff, man. Shouts out to Amina. Shouts out to Cammy, man. And shouts out to everybody, man, that's showing love. And shouts out to Russell, man, for buying the shirt, man.
All right.
Definitely shouts out to you, Russell.
Shout out to Russell.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir, man. He made sure he bought the shirt, man, with the reality podcast.
All right.
So definitely, man. So yes. So
that's what's up.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I know I forget somebody, but it's okay. If I don't
it'll come to you later.
Well, if it don't come to, I'll come next week.
Yeah.
So that's good enough.
In due time.
And I'm like the brother last night, man. I ain't seen in a long time. How you mama doing?
They killed it with that.
Yeah, they killed it with that, man. So yeah, definitely. Shouts out to you, Dave.
Yeah, shouts out to him.
And shouts out to my boy Miles, man.
Miles.
With the green eyes, blue eyes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and he wasn't lying. I thought just making it up. But his mom got green eyes. And he got blue eyes, and his daddy got pink eyes. Everybody all kind of eyes. So I felt a little left out last night. So I went and bought me a pair of light skin eyes.
Yeah, right.
But definitely, man. Shout out to comedians last night, man. They did their thing, man. Definitely.
Word. That's what's up. I'd like to give special shout out to each and every one, for always participating and watching us every week. We really enjoyed you guys. You know what I mean? Amazon, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook.
YouTube is
very special shout out.
Yeah, the YouTube and Facebook, man. Yeah. Shouts out to my man Rob Love. Shouts out to David Chance, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all guys, man, show love, support, man. And shouts out to Mrs. Jones.
There you go.
Mrs. Jones.
There you go. That's what's up.
She got her thing going
on.
Yeah, man, up in New York, man. So shouts out to you. Yeah, there you go.
That's what's up. Miss Alice, what do you say?
Hey, baby.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Miss Sharon.
I've been thinking about both of y'all.
Uh-oh. Miss Beverly.
Well, how you doing, Miss Beverly?
Uh-oh.
Glad that you finally came aboard. They my special ladies, Miss Alice, Miss Sharon, and Miss Beverly. It's nothing like spending time with you ladies, so y'all mean a lot to me. So shouts out to y'all.
That's what's up.
Yeah, shouts out to Dcal Mama for putting up with his trash, man. You always doing something every week. Stop harassing her, man. Yeah.
She's out of school now. It's time for her to get a job.
Dcal, that's your mom.
Who you think gotta pay the bills around there?
You. Shouts out to the brother, man, for watching. Willie Mitchell, man. That's my brother, man.
Okay, what's up, Willie?
And Quante, I missed your birthday last week, man. I didn't do it on purpose, man. But happy birthday to you, Quante. Yes. And thanks for watching, man.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Like that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Reality Podcast Show. SKST Network 2024. Saturday, June the 14th. Happy Pride Month. Mental Health Awareness Month. And Father's Day. Flag Day. National Food Day.
How many days is it? I mean, do you make this stuff up or you read this?
This is what you get for the whole week. Every day is a.
You ain't come up with everything in the world. I mean, what's wrong with you, man? I think you making mistakes, right? Sheesh.
National Lobster Day.
Lobster Day. Okay. And you know what the day is? National Hand Raise Some Money Day. So we'll do that since y'all believe in all these crazy days. Shouts out to you, Jeremiah Burns. Shouts out to you, man. So yeah, since y'all believe in all these days, shouts out, get Dre some money day. That's what the day is.
Also, National Mexico Day. And the few Mexican friends of ours, our fan base.
Yeah, we love them.
They want to show love to us and things. And
yeah, keep up some people. Definitely.
I was still amazed with that because they was like, you guys are doing a really great job at everything like that. Besides the, the time that you wanted to call the ICE people on.
But I listen. I ordered holiday ice. I didn't call ICE on them. We needed some ice. It was hot. We wanted some cold water. So I say, look, can you get us some ice?
Really
and they thought that we was talking about.
You really embarrassed our culture because we're all together.
I know that. So
why would you do something like that?
I wouldn't call ice on them, but I call stove on you. Keep it up and get hot in here. Hit you side the mouth.
I don't want that.
That's right. He know that. See, he figured it out, so now he ain't got to worry about that.
It's hot enough outside there.
You go. I put this stove on you. Think, hey, y'all better come get it.
Speaking of hot, today's forecast for here, Virginia Beach, Virginia, is 89 degrees. Humidity at 75%. No wind, 6 miles.
No wind, so you know it's hot.
Yeah.
The heat is just sitting there. He ain't pushing it nowhere.
Lows tonight at 72. And light rain tonight.
Yeah, I heard it's supposed to start like 8. But, you going around Pop House, right?
No. I got to go do my gig tonight in D.C.
Well, you ain't tell me nothing. You got it. Where you got it at?
In Washington, D.C.
In Washington, D.C. Yeah. Okay. Well, Pop had a birthday party.
Sunday, I'll be in Richmond.
Okay.
And then I'll be heading back to Virginia. So, yeah, I'll get them when I get back.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll just let you know before you say, well, ain't nobody tell me.
Yeah,
you know how you do, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I don't want you crying and say I ain't say nothing. I just, snot and stuff all around your face because ain't nobody tell me that I want to go. So that's why, what I'm saying. I just wanted to make sure that I told you. That's all.
I'm glad that you did.
Yeah, definitely. Shouts out to the short crew, man. Yeah, I seen Dcal. He had them leaning around the building last night. So
yeah, they sure out
and about. But they couldn't catch me though. They couldn't catch me. They tried.
Oh boy, I want to get a special shout out to my beautiful family, my daughter, and grandkids, and my son-in-law.
Okay, yeah, shout out to them, man.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to him.
Give him a shout out. Also, Gemini, to all the Geminis celebrating their birthday, we love you here at Reality Park.
Yeah, we do.
Make sure you keep prescribing.
You got to prescribe because that's one of your works. And I mean, hey, if you don't prescribe, then hey, I don't know.
You're not going to get your prescription.
Right. Yeah. And then you're going to be left out here just laughing for no reason
exactly.
in front of all in traffic and stuff, just laughing. So you got to get your prescription. See, they got a prescription for
for this podcast show.
Yeah. And then you won't be laughing that's out loud and just, what I'm saying? People think you're crazy, but if you listen to us, you got to be a little off anyway.
Yeah. Because you're sick. We're not something you are sick.
Yeah, we're a little off. So yeah. I understand.
Celebrity birthdays.
Let's go.
DMC. Happy birthday.
That was that guy.
61.
He's a guy. He was a guy,
61 years
Yes,
old.
sir. Yes, sir.
Woo!
Yes, sir. He lost his voice, man. He stood up, man.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, sir, man.
He surely did.
Mm-hmm.
He should have did. Angela Lee, she's coming in. Julie is coming in at 50 years old.
Wait a minute. Who?
Angela Lee, the actress. Yeah, Brad Pitt's ex-wife.
Jolie.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, she's coming in at 50.
Okay. I just want to make sure you wasn't talking about, the other.
Oh, no. And then, I asked that goddamn. We got a call.
No, we're not going to answer that.
Mr. Morgan Freeman coming in at 88 years old.
Wow, Mr. Morgan. Mr. Freeman's 88?
88. I was like, goodness. Wow.
Oh, wow, man. That's all right.
Man, he holding it down.
Uh-huh.
And your boy, our former president, Donald Trump, is coming at 78 years old.
We 78. So Morgan is older than Trump.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Lovely.
Allen Iverson, BA.
There you go.
Bubba 50 years old. Bubba Chuck.
Call it like it is, man.
50 years old.
Bubba Chuck 50.
50.
Do it, man.
Yeah, he's doing it. Vice President Penn, Michael Penn, coming in at 66.
I'm going to wait till Bubba Chuck get a little older. Then I'll play it.
They play it, right? Yeah. I'm ready to challenge you now.
Yeah. He's going to have to be in a wheelchair for me to play it. I ain't messing with Bubba Chuck. Not me. You're not gonna embarrass me. No,
try
no, sir. No, sir. No, sir. He'd embarrass the best of them, Michael Jordan. So we don't stand a chance.
You got that right. And last but least, Kodak Black, the rapper's coming at 28 years old.
I tell you, man, that phone is ringing.
Guys are doing it.
Yeah, I tell you. Yeah.
Speaking of Allen Iverson, superstar player for the 76ers, he's we've been awarded from his coaches and everybody else and the staff of the 76ers. General manager Billy King pronounced that Allen Iverson was one of the greatest. That's nice, man.
Yeah, definitely. He is, man. You can't take nothing from him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You sure can't. You can't take nothing from him.
Setting examples and everything.
Yes, man. That guy, man, shook up everybody in the league, man.
My main thing that I like about him, man, when he got on Coach Larry Brown, he's like, practice. What are you talking about? Practice.
Yeah. I'm like, that ain't for me. That's for somebody else. That's definitely not for me. And then I'm with him. I'm with him because his game was outstanding, man. So you don't do that, man.
Yeah, Larry's a lot of times, but just on Allison because he partied a lot, and then would come to practice late,
drunk.
Yeah. But it didn't stop his $150,000 deal with Reebok. So he's doing his thing.
I think it's a little more
than $150,000 a month he gets.
Okay, yeah, because they put so much away until he turned a certain age.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a special shout out with that.
I just and I like that because you never know, the way things was going for him, looked like he was, out. But he put that nest away, man, for a vacation. You know what I'm saying? Some people put it away for a rainy day, but he put it away for a vacation. Now he get to go on all the vacations that he wants. So that's the thing to do.
Yeah, exactly. Can't spend all your money in one place.
Well, Mr. Claude Felt, man, shouts out to him, man. He say, don't put your money away for a rainy day because it will rain.
Oh, yeah.
But he said you put it away for a vacation. You can take that when you're ready.
There you go.
So definitely, man. So that was a smart move on.
That was a smart move.
Allen, yeah, man.
Yeah.
On Iverson. Bubba Chuck, man.
Bubba Chuck. And happy birthday to you, brother.
Yeah, man. Happy birthday. What, he say 50?
Yep, 50 years old.
Yes, sir. Join the club, man.
There you go.
Know what I'm saying?
He's in the club now.
He's in the club now, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of in the club, Clips is coming out. They announced their first world tour. Congratulations, man.
Who?
Eclipse.
Yeah, they coming back, man. Yeah,
they're coming back.
And they got an album coming out.
Exactly.
Right? So definitely, man. So shouts out to Terrence and Gene, man. They doing their thing, man.
Exactly. Definitely. Yeah. Proud of them guys, man.
Doing Me too, man. And it's time, man, for them to get back together, man. And just because, man, when they came out, man,
they was smoking. They was on fire.
Yes, sir. They had a huge impact on the rap music, man. So definitely, definitely.
Might want to talk about last week's fight with the Davison brothers, man. I was really upset about that, man. Poor sportsmanship, man. After the fight, they jumped the fighter, him and his brother.
They jumped the fighter?
Yeah.
The one that lost?
Yeah.
They jumped. Well,
I was like, oh boy, come on.
That's not cool, but
that don't look good at all.
No.
But you got kids out here that's looking at you, man. You know what I'm saying? And then he didn't make the weight. He was over for 4 pounds.
4 pounds.
Yeah. So concentrate on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? If you're skillful, you have a craft, stick to it.
Yeah, don't follow the way Tyson do things. Don't be a sore loser, man. Because if you lose with Tyson, he could bite you.
Of course, so, you know that.
But I mean, I don't know. I mean, just man. Y'all got to do a little better than that because, I mean, the pace y'all was setting, it's lovely.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. It's like okay,
because people were looking up to them like they was heroes.
Yeah,
especially the kids and everything like that. I mean, look at that. It was sold out the first. Right when it was it's go,
right?
So they got the followers, you got the people that's supporting you.
You really do,
So you got to take the heat to them, man. And people are watching you.
Yeah.
So you got to take all that, everything under consideration with that.
Yeah, you have to, man. You have to. Yeah. So don't be a poor sport, man. Don't be a sore loser. And if you lose, because it's competition, man, you could lose at any time. Yeah, I mean. And that's just what it is. So don't be a sore loser, man. And because when you're gonna, like you say, the children are watching you.
Yeah, kids are watching.
And not only that, man. It's just it shows your character.
Exactly.
If you lose and then you want to start jumping people and all that, cut that out.
Yeah,
cut it out. That out. That's not the way.
No, not at all.
Definitely.
Speaking of in the way, Little Baby had one of his fans fainted during his video shoot. He didn't rescue her. Said he didn't want to touch it.
Well, he might not be medically certified to touch him. So what is he going to do?
She fell right in the song to just let her go.
Some people panic during that,
man.
Yeah. I mean, you got to look at all this, man. People, he's not, what I'm saying, no, don't work with the emergency, people.
Yeah.
So I mean, that if you see somebody falling out, you don't know what's going on, but I mean, you try to do the best you can.
I mean, you do, AB, but but this is one of your biggest fans that's out here to support you.
I understand.
And you see it, they're sick or something, but at least you could at least go over it, be like, what's going on? Are you all right? Or whatever else. He said he didn't want to do none of that because
that's not his profession. You got.
I can understand, but that's not being his profession. But I'm just.
Don't you can do more harm than good if you don't know what you're doing?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Get out
with
the
that.
way so the emergency people can get there and handle their business.
No emergency people there. That's what I'm trying to say.
But
be assisted. Be like, okay,
let
me see what's going on. Ask him. I mean, what's going on with you? Are you okay? Let me call 911 or hey, somebody come over here.
He probably did that. He probably called 911. Now what?
Well, that's it right there.
Okay, but now what? Now that he called 911, you're gonna be in the way.
Yeah, exactly. Because you got to let them do their job.
Right. So.
But then too, I see another side of this story too. Because
come on,
you could get sued for that too.
How?
Because
not if he's not certified. He don't have CPR.
I'm talking about if he was trying to assist this fan and trying to do anything, she could have been like, she would have been like, well, why would you do this? I'm going to see you. You're not a professional.
You don't know what
you're not a doctor.
Right.
And that's what I'm making my point.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. I got you on that. You talking about as far as that.
Right.
Yeah, but I thought you was talking about if he don't do
so anything. I'm thinking he's thinking the same thing too. Like, I don't want to,
Yeah, because he don't know what he's doing.
Yeah,
you don't do that, man. If you don't know what you're doing. I mean, you back up, and then you let them do their thing.
That's true.
So I kind of understand where he's coming from. It's not that he thought he was better than the little girl or the person or whatever, but no, he just don't know what he's doing. So if you don't know what you're doing, get out the way.
Yeah, get out the way. Definitely. Speaking of get out the way, he's a snitch. Travis Kelce.
What do you mean, man? Tell me.
Travis Kelce of the Kansas City Chiefs.
What is he
fall up with his players? Had a fall up with his players. Talking about half of his team administrated experienced drug addicts. They're always coating it up, taking different prescriptions when it's time to play. Why would you say something like that about your team?
I guess they rubbed them the wrong way. I guess.
They must have got to.
Yeah, so you
must have came on the podcast show and said some crazy stuff.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I'm a snitch. I'm a tell.
Yeah, Travis, some things we just don't. And we gonna break that code right there, man.
That's
another look. That's another form of being a sore loser.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
You can't do that. But no. And it's like, me and you doing something out there, right? And then you get caught and you say, come on out, AB, we caught. They got us. They got you. They got me. No, they got you. They don't got me.
Come on.
Would you?
Come on, man. Don't even worry about it, man.
Oh, boy. Can't go by yourself,
Take that time, man.
So you could be the judge or the jury, huh?
Speaking of take that time, Mr. R. Kelly's complained and said that cellmates, as well as top officials, are trying to kill him. He asked President Donald Trump to go ahead and pardon him. At least his lawyers insisted that he should get home arrest.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that.
Come on, man, you've been in jail all this long now. You want help? Yeah. You just got denied for your parole. Ain't nobody trying to help you.
Yeah, well, he won't help. I mean, who don't want help?
You better start singing. I believe you can fly.
Well, go ahead and do it then. You believe you can fly? Go ahead on there. Yeah, fly on there. Nah, let me stop, man. But nah, man, I understand, man. You know, because who wants to be locked away, man?
You should have thought about that when you had to look younger. Huh?
Yeah.
New York, Chicago, other cities, surrounding cities. Yeah. You know what happened when you go on the crank? You got something for you.
Yeah, especially, those type of stuff.
Wouldn't want to be in your shoes.
And in his pants. And Doc his pants with that. It go hurt. It go hurt.
Reported yesterday he went into solitary confinement. He said he just had.
He checked in.
Yeah, he checked.
Oh boy. You're rough at it.
It's hard being a pimp, man.
Well, pimp wife.
Oh man, other cellmates want to know why is he hiding so much? You know, come on, he should be out with the general public. You know, face to face.
No, he want to be face to face. No.
Why?
Why would he want to be face to face?
Yeah, at least he can sing, shake hands, and everything else. Be a good politician.
They gonna shake his hand, like.
What's wrong with that, Amy?
No.
He said no.
No, I don't blame R. Kelly. You hide and run, do whatever you need to do, man.
Got that right.
I don't know if you're a virgin or not, but you try to be all you can.
Yeah,
but, yeah, definitely, man.
Tough.
Yeah, that is.
That's really tough because when you got people just looking at you, got all the eyes on you and ready to get at you.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
Yeah, you look like a steak.
Exactly. Like Miss Beverly with no teeth, she'll suck you right out. Why are you always talking about people, man?
That's you, man.
You're terrible, man.
You got up here told all Miss Beverly business. How about you a bootlegger? You did wrong, man.
Look, selling cigarettes, singles, and everything. It's $1.
Ain't got nothing to do with that, Miss Beverly.
Price going up next, but she want $1.50.
Try to buy some teeth.
She got dinner problems. She had to try to handle.
Oh boy, hey, it is what it is, man.
I can't knock the hustle.
Yeah, I can't either.
Speaking of knocking the hustle, Tisha Campbell said she had to do some endorsing deals herself to get a makeover after she had her baby.
Who had a baby?
Tisha Campbell, when she had her baby. Yeah.
Tisha Campbell? Mm-hmm. Which one is that?
They're playing with Martin.
I know. Which one?
She said that she had to get a mommy makeover, so she had plastic surgery.
So that's Gina.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just wondering. I mean, because
I looked at her the other night.
How old is she, man?
No idea, man. I'll let you know next week.
And I'm thinking she's around. You know what I'm saying?
She got
50 something.
Yeah, about 45. Yeah.
No, I'm thinking 50.
You think 50?
Yeah, I don't think she's like no 40 nothing. I'm thinking that's what I'm thinking. I could assume. I could be wrong, but
yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, she's been out there a little while, man.
Yeah, you know, she had to get that makeover, so tighten up a little things and everything.
Shouts out to you, T Nice. I see you watching, man.
T Nice, what's going on?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So things happen. But why do I know people do that though? I mean, you be as you are. I mean, you all right.
Yeah, but why would you want to have baby if you're this something?
I mean, but some people do. Yeah, I should have had like 60 years old.
You seen that?
Look at Robert De Niro.
That's a man.
Right. Yeah, but he got a young girl. He's still, doing this thing, though.
But that's a man. I'm talking about. I mean, I can't do it because it takes patience with children.
Exactly.
And you reach a certain age, you're like all that crying and and all that, man.
You gotta put in your homework. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You gotta put in more than homework. You want to know what you're doing, man. Because I mean, you're supposed to be
from both ends, boy.
Yeah, definitely that. But you gotta, boy. And that's why they call grandparents. So you can give them back. You know what I'm saying? You keep them, and then you keep them for a little while, and then they're yours. Okay. Yeah, definitely. All night long, people crying and whining and everything else, man. It takes a good one, man. That's all I know. And it takes a lot of patience.
It does.
So it really does. And I commend all the mothers that, that go through it, man, and can handle that. That takes a special type of person.
It does.
And that's why I commend moms, man, because they can do it, man. Yeah, moms have patience, man. They listen to kids whine and crying and, they good. Yeah. Moms are good. So shouts out to all the moms out there. Even those fathers, they be shouts out to the moms out there.
Gotta get them
man, for real.
Because a man cannot do half of the things that let a woman do.
No way.
Could you imagine a baby coming out your pee-pee?
No.
No. Your brother complaining right there. Bobby had this kid, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out right at the wrong end.
That'll break that up. It'll stop that right there near one. Won't be so many kids running around there with it.
You got that right. It ain't gonna happen.
No.
Definitely. I'm so scared right now. I went on a date the other day. Went to the hotel with the girl. She told me, she want to have sex. I said, girl, we can put this balloon on. I ain't got time to try to get no baby, have no kids. But I want kids. Yeah, you better go adopt one.
You want something? You walk doll babies. They sell little babies all in the store. So go get you one of them. And if that ain't good enough, go get a little doggy.
There you go.
Get a little doggy.
Keep it going.
Yeah, because you can't. No, we not.
Not there.
You get all the practice you want, but we are not.
Nothing.
No, we're not going through that one.
We didn't go have that conversation.
No, if you want to see me pass out, just tell me that you the P word. Pass right out. Bloom.
Oh boy, question of the day.
What that is?
What can you do to change someone's life?
I mean, it's so many things you could do. I mean, you could do something. It don't always have to be financially. It could be, mental. Right. You could give a person, some good advice or, help them do something that better their life.
Right.
But it definitely don't have to be. You know what? Let's talk about this in a minute. Let's go to a commercial.
Go to commercial break. We'll be right back.
All right, we'll be right back. We're back. I'm Aundra Bell.
Good day. Dcal Calloway. And what do you say?
Hey, that's it, man. Hey, like we were just talking about, man.
We're talking about question of the day. What can you do to change someone's life? You said giving good advice. There's a lot of things.
And it don't have to always be financial.
Right, because a lot of time people be looking for money all the time.
Yeah, and that ain't. Oh, but you get up. I'm going to hit him side the mouth. But no, man.
What? This is a part of my life that you can change for me.
Okay, I'm gonna change it. Give me $100 bill. I'm gonna show you something. Give me $100 bill. Put it right there. Give me $100 bill. I'm gonna teach you something. I'm gonna show you something right quick. Okay?
Yeah, I bet you will.
Give me $100. You put it up there either. Did
no, sure.
Smarter than what you look. I tell you.
You think I'm dumb.
Definitely smarter than what you look. I thought I had me one, y'all, but he's just a little bit smart.
But seriously though.
But yeah, definitely. Yeah.
A lot of people do look for financial
and they think that's
and they think
that's not the way, because
you're not really happen to maybe when you do things like this.
I'd rather teach you how to fish than to give you
exactly.
So that way you
teach them a skill.
Right, you can keep doing it for the rest of your life.
Right.
And bring money to yourself. So yeah, man, it's so many different ways, man. If you want to change somebody's life, show them a brighter way.
Right.
Because and if you want to help them, man, you don't actually have to. You can walk them there, man. And lead them there, but still, they still got to do it.
Yeah.
And you know the old saying, man. You could take a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink.
There you go.
So definitely, man, when you get me to the water, man, I still got to drink it. So definitely, man, just teach people the way, man, and they'll be able to make the difference in their own life.
Right.
But if you have an avenue, man, that you could help somebody and bring a difference to them, then do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I always look at it like this, Dcal. If you're in my circle, man, I'm going to help you, and you know what I'm saying, you turn around and help somebody else, and you get 5 people like that, you know what I'm saying, you got a circle, man, that just won't stop. Right. It just won't give, because like everything else, man, what goes up must come down. So on your way down, you're gonna pass the person that you help coming up, and guess what, they'll be able to bring you back up. So that's what I believe in, man. And that's just a system that we all should use. Yeah. Because you're gonna need somebody in this lifetime, man, because you don't want to fall, man, be like, oh, this is how it was, this is what it was. Nah, you want to be that person, you know what I'm saying, they come up and be like, okay, well, Dcal helped me get here, or you know what I'm saying, or AB helped me get here, so now it's my turn. Right. You know what I'm saying? So let's invest in each other, man, and we keep investing in each other. Watch how things work then. Exactly. We all gonna come up. And that's just what it is, man.
Kids with leadership, with perspective, they should take that as far as going to school, getting their grades, and honor their parents and everything like that. How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's right in the scriptures, man. Honor their mother and father, and their days shall be longer. So, I mean, if you're gonna, and I think you should do that, man. Yeah. Because honor is something that people don't have anymore. They do whatever, and it just, there's no coof about none of a lot of these young people, man, and some of the older ones too, man, because they teach the young. That's
what I'm saying. That's the leadership that we're talking about.
Right, the guidance. Yeah, it's really not no guidance anymore, man. Because I mean, when was the last time you took a youth by the hand and say, "Come on, man, let's go do this," or "Let me show you how to do this." And trying to do that, man, it's like almost dragging a train. Trying to get them just to learn something that's going to help them in life. Right. They don't want to do that anymore. They want to play these little video games and, and just sit back, man, and, smoke their little trees or whatever, man. Yeah. And just don't learn anything, man. So, and then when you see them, they reckless and they just doing anything, man. So, and it's up to us, man, to make a change in their life, because they don't know, man. Without guidance and somebody leading you in life, man, you going in a ditch. Yeah.
And that's true. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we have so many. Like right now, we have like 78% of blacks young from 18 to 40 that's incarcerated.
See, 18 to 40, man.
That don't make sense.
Yeah,
it don't make sense because like I said, the leadership and the guidance is not there, and it all starts at home, maybe.
Yeah, not like it used to be.
Yeah. That's what you got single moms that's out here that's struggling with their kids.
Well, it's
because they don't have the father in that household, or be around them to help guide them.
Yeah, it's that, and it's also, I mean, you got a single mother that's trying to raise some children, right? But she's trying to raise them. She's trying to work,
right?
How can you raise a child? You at work. You don't know what's going on in your household. All you say is don't open the door. Yeah. But it's more to life than that. It's more to, to raising a child than that. So if you got somebody that's willing to stand by you and stand with you, man, go ahead and try to hold on to that person. Because if not, you're gonna find somebody, man, that just don't have the same love as the real dad would. And sometimes you got some stepdads that actually step up.
That's what I was going to ask you now. What do you think about the stepdad situation coming into the household and stepping up? Providing for the for the kids and everything else.
Yeah, well, if they step up, then that's one thing.
That's what I would like. I like that.
But if they don't, then you have some guys with this mentality, man. They're not my children, so I'm not going to do. Well, if you feel that way, get out of their life.
Yeah,
man,
you shouldn't be around.
No, not at all. Because you sending the wrong message, and you carrying the wrong vibe, man.
Yeah.
Because and I look at it like this, man. Even if I feed you, you mine.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you what to do and everything. So hey, and I'm definitely gonna feed you. I'm gonna definitely make sure that you're all right. I'm gonna make sure you got clean clothes. I'm gonna make sure you got nice clothes.
There you go.
So and even I'm gonna do that for my own. And when you become a part of my life, man, you're a part of my life. I don't look at you as step. Nothing. Right. I don't look at you. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
No, you're my child now, and I'm gonna take care of you.
Good shot,
and and we're gonna respect each other, and that's the main thing that a lot of children need to know, man. Let me respect them, because he stepped up when mine didn't.
Right.
And it takes a guy, man. It takes a man.
I'm gonna say a man.
It takes a man to step up, because the average boy is not gonna step up.
No.
He gonna be playing more video games than your son.
Yeah. Exactly.
He's not gonna, and he's selfish. I mean, a lot of times they be so selfish, man. You be like, come on, man. That can't be, why? Look, he's a child,
right?
You know what I'm saying, and treat him just like you would treat your own, and that's just what it is, man. You're gonna have disagreements, and all of that, but you don't be disrespectful, man.
No.
Because if somebody's feeding me, man, y'all know the saying: never bite the hand that feeds
you. Right? Exactly.
Because if you do, then they might just snatch the hand back, and then you won't be eating. True. So. And then you'll learn, man, it ain't as easy as what they make it, and it's never easy, man, because, when you go out, man, and you in any storm and any types of hot weather, and you out here working, man, and doing the best that you can, and then you got somebody going to stand up and be disrespectful, that's a hard pill to swallow, man. Yeah. And the average won't. They won't. They will not, because, it's like, come on, man, I'm making a sacrifice for you, so now it's your turn.
Yeah.
And all I ask you is for respect.
Special shout out to all the stepdads out there.
Yeah,
and
that stepped up.
Yeah, that stepped up. Yeah,
yeah, that's it. You're right.
I like that.
Yeah,
like that. Speaking of stepped up, stepping her game up to Roger P. Henson, actress.
Yes, man.
Said, looking among everything that she has been doing in her career, the movie Strong, the film Strong, the movie.
I know what you're talking about.
It's really stressful for her.
Was it?
Yeah,
it looked like it.
Tyler Perry asked her to wear her own hair. She said she usually just wear wigs and everything, but it felt like it was a challenge for her because with her busy schedule and everything else. So she stepped up her game. She just went on, wore her own hair and everything like that.
But one thing about her, man, she's so underrated.
Yeah,
she is so underrated, but she is a good actress, man. Every time I see her, it's like she get into the character. It's not just it's not like she just like reading or what I'm saying. It's nothing like she really get into her character, man, and who she's playing. Because this and Skrull, oh my goodness, man, she played that part, man.
Playing the movie Skrull, she's playing a mother that had lost her life for her baby.
Her baby's life.
Her baby dad did die for real.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he died for real. Yeah. So it was a struggle for her to do her job, being a mother, and to be an actress too.
Oh wow!
So it was like a big challenge for her. So she said she could really relate to that.
And you see it. You see it.
You can see it.
You see it.
You can really see how she played that.
Man, she's in the character.
Oh man, you'd be like, God, man,
this is real.
Yeah, this real.
But I'm gonna say it again. She do that with everybody that she play.
Yeah,
any character that she play, she get into it, and she make it look so real.
Real.
Yeah, okay, this is wow. Is she acting, or is this something she done been through in life?
Thank you.
And that's how she make it. So
thank you.
Like I said, she's underrated and she needs to be paid.
Yeah.
Because man, if you put her in a movie, that movie is going to sell.
Oh yeah.
Because I've seen people, man, try to play certain roles and they off.
They're okay.
They can't really pull it off. They can't pull it off.
Yeah.
And like I said, her and Denzel, man, when they get into a character, boy, they get into it, man. Definitely her and Forrest Whitaker. I mean,
Michael B. Jordan, all of them.
Yeah, they get into character, man. So, yeah, definitely.
They get into
it. Back to Taraji, man. Definitely, man. She got that look in her eye, and it's there like, this is real, and she's really been through it,
Yeah.
So, I mean, especially, and she could play like those really like those crazy characters too, man.
Oh yeah,
because her eyes, man.
That, man.
Look, I'm scared of those eyes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So like I'm serious. She got a look like she's dead serious now. Okay, mama. But definitely, shouts out to you, Taraj. I mean, you doing your thing.
Very special shout out to her yesterday. She said sometimes, it's just hard sometimes for her, but she always give all praise to God that she in a position to be able to do her job. And that's good.
Yeah,
that's really good.
Definitely,
that's really a blessing.
Yeah, I know who to bring.
Because a lot of times, a lot of people, we don't see our talent or our craft, but you're put here for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. We all play for a reason.
We wouldn't be here.
No. And you're not going to leave until it's fulfilled. Exactly. So yeah, definitely, man. Shouts out to Big Rita, man.
Big Rita, shout out, girl.
Doing your thing, girl.
All right, I like that.
Shouts out to you. She's watching.
Yeah. Big Tone as well as Soap.
Yeah.
Keezy, Black Film Directors, they're doing their thing. Rosie's coming up
right here in VA, man.
We're doing it right here, right here in Virginia.
Yeah. Shouts out to y'all guys, man.
Definitely. And happy Father's Day to you guys.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, like you said, Taraji, she's doing her thing, man. I mean, well-talented lady, and there's a lot of actor and well-experienced, like you said, that's out there.
Yeah.
Really talented.
Actors, actress,
Whatever you want to do, you got a craft, do it.
Yeah, if
show and prove.
Yeah, and don't. And this is something, man. Don't be one of those friends who say, oh, you got it, when they don't. Don't, because that's not going to push them. You got to push them the right way, man.
Yes,
because. So like when y'all doing movies, man, those movies are going out in front of other people,
right?
And like I'm gonna take it back to the music because I'm saying that's what we would not let a record go out. We thought it was whack. We wouldn't, and we don't care because we didn't want to embarrass, the artists on the label. So we just wouldn't do it, man. So we'll tell you the truth. It's gonna hurt your feelings,
right?
But it make you step up your game.
That's what I'm gonna say. But it steps your game up, baby. And then that makes you want to be like, let me more proud. In my work. Because a lot of people get sloppy. They don't take pride in their work. They just be like, well, I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And even if you get tired, man, I know some like, oh, that's good. That's not good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do it till you get it right, man. And that way, when people see it, they be like, oh my God, they
put their work in.
Exactly.
And they appreciate it.
Yeah. And you're gonna appreciate it.
And you're gonna appreciate it too.
As a you know what I'm saying?
Because the resource is gonna be right there for you. No joke.
Yeah, but don't be one of those yes men, man. You only hurt your friends. If they're a true friend, don't be a yes man.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead and tell them, man, look, I ain't feeling this, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, let's try this over. I mean, they're gonna feel a certain way, a little bit, but then they'll be all right. But yeah, make it right for them.
There's been people that's been around me, especially in the comedy industry. I'd be like, look, man, this is what you need to do. I'll tell them, and they turn around and they'd be like, yeah, you're right, Dcal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
look at yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at your work. If you go home and you see a movie, watch a movie with the child. And they're gonna tell you because the average child, they don't like the movie, they're gonna walk right out on you.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So you be like, oh, that ain't right then. I need to do something a little different because that ain't working. Look, we supposed to watch the movie together. He ate all my popcorn and left.
Go.
So you be like, nah, that ain't right. And unless it's an adult film or something, not saying blue movie, but just a grown-up film. And then you watch that with a grown-up that is going to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you got to see past. That's my man. That's my, my homie. That's my, my girl or whatever. You'd be like, nah, I don't like it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, tighten up.
Talking about things that he doesn't like. Ray J.
What are you talking about? When he was talking about Suge Knight?
No, Ray J comes to confirm and said now he's going outside. He's going to be leaving the country. A lot of people snitching on him and telling him.
So he was in Free Golf.
Yeah, he was in the Free Golf.
But what do you got to do with that? Why is he leaving?
Well, thank you.
What
so he said, he claimed to say, yeah, if the feds want me, catch me out of the country. If the feds want you, they're gonna get you anyway.
You ain't gonna get out of the country.
Exactly.
Ray J just be talking. He's an entertainer, and that's all he's doing is entertaining.
That's it.
Because Ray J, we already know, man. If the people wanted you, you'd be locked up already. So
done.
Stop playing
stop.
with yourself, because everybody else know better.
Yeah. Confronts a podcast talking about him and Sexy Red. He said he smashed her. Don't be asking him a bunch of questions.
What they got to do with it?
I'm just like, where is he going with this?
You know, it's like now Ray J's doing anything for attention.
I think that's what it is.
And I guess
with the, the separation with him and Little Prince. I mean, it's just getting out of here.
Yeah, and I don't know if he got. I heard he was getting a deal with with his podcast and everything. So he's trying to just just create attention. And create attention.
Create attention, man. Yeah. Be yourself, man.
You can't.
You
can't. Some people can't be because they don't know who they are. How can you be yourself if you don't know who you are? You're gonna have to try to be somebody else, and that's exactly what's going on right now. So I mean, you got him calling names. He was talking about Sugar.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about Puff. Come on, man.
Yeah, now talking about Puff. He didn't have anything really too much to say about that. You see Puff as been a good example and a role model.
That's what he said. Hey. If that's how you feel, then that's what it is. But I'm not going to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Because
I wasn't at the free calls.
I don't know nothing about it.
I've been to, I don't know nothing about it, but I was at, a lot of the parties, but I left before that.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly. Okay.
Yeah. We know.
Running off at the moment.
I know. It's like he's saying anything now.
That's what I'm going to say. You're running out. Come on, man.
He's reckless, man.
You're getting reckless.
Yeah, but guess what? It's working because he got you talking about. But I'm just saying. I mean, so he know what he's doing.
Yeah.
So he just wants you. You know what I'm saying? But because out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah. He's out of mind.
And
out of eyesight.
Let's just talk about anything. I'm trying to say relevant, but everything I can do now. So come on, Ray J. Tighten up, man. Let your actions speak for itself.
Good news.
My peoples.
AB people.
My peoples.
Toronto, Canada.
Yeah. That's the home of Drake, ain't it?
Yeah, Drake.
Well, Canada is, I know, but I don't know if it's Toronto, but yeah.
Kendrick Lamar just did a show there. And
did he?
Sold out.
Kendrick Lamar, yeah. And they were singing his lyrics. I heard about it.
Yeah. Sold out and everything else.
Kendrick, but he's an artist, man.
He's good.
So you can't take nothing from him. So I mean, definitely. So I mean, it is, even if you wanted to choose sides, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick is an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's just nice with it, man. So
but I was surprised, because I thought, about him going there, he would have a little
that
friction.
They'll boo
him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But it didn't happen. It was like everybody was
singing the lyrics with him.
Singing right along with him.
That's how it worked, man. Because he's an artist.
I was like, do the shop. I mean, he showed you right there on the Super Bowl what he's capable of doing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? A lot of people were saying that Drake took a lot of things seriously. He said a lot of times, artists just do things, just to spark things up.
But he don't have to.
Thank you.
Kendrick don't have to. I mean, I don't. Sometimes you can take a too long of a break. Drake, you need to put music out, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Brush it up on your game. I don't know, what I'm saying, what's going on with your label or whatever, but start putting some music out, man. And that way you'll be fresh again.
Exactly. Just come right back.
But
remember back in the day, you had different artists was doing stuff. Definitely. You come out doing something, then next week, here they come.
Yeah, that's what you
just like that.
Yeah, but I don't know what's going on. Man.
They're lazy.
Yeah, or it's something with the label. I don't know. I don't know if it's they're lazy or something with the label or what. But
it's been people that's been on plenty of labels. They're still gonna do their thing. They come out with mixtapes and everything else. AB.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, your people, hood news.
Hood news.
Yeah, my number one uncles, AB and Dcal. You guys are 100% fools.
Thank you. We appreciate that. We really need to hear that. Yes, we're fools.
He's I'm lost for words. He said, you guys do everything, man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate just finding it out.
Yeah.
That's why we have reality podcasts, because we're crazy. We're fools.
And we can tell you the truth.
And
yeah. See, we can tell you.
No shame in our game.
No, none. So, hey.
That's why we tell you subscribe.
Yeah, get your prescription.
Share your likes. Make sure you hit that red button.
Yep.
And the thumbs up.
That's it. Right there.
That's it. That's the only thing you got to do. Yeah. And tune in every week.
That's it. And if you're looking for us, you can find us right here at SKST Radio.
All day long.
Yeah. And you'll find us.
Yeah.
You'll see me and him standing by each other. And that picture right behind us. That's us. That's what you see. As soon as you see that, start clicking.
Oh boy, he said, but on the serious note, man, he said, I'm lost for words. He said, I'm a high school graduate.
Okay.
Going on with my life now. He said, I've been through a lot of stuff, trials and tribulations, and everything else, been punished, chastised, and everything else. Not only by my friends, but my family, as well as his friends. He said, now that he lives in the hood and everything. He said one of his best friends, they was at a graduation party. And his best friend, which is a white Caucasian. Okay. He said they all grew up together. They went from elementary school to junior high school to high school. At the graduation, he consulted me. He called me the N-word.
Did he? Okay.
In front of his friends. He said, I just took it upon myself and I just, left the party. He said, I wanted to come back with the pistol and just blow his head off, but then I thought about it.
Wrong answer.
He said, no, I'm not going to do this because it's more to life than this. Then I have to live with the failure of blowing his head off or everything else. But he said now his friend has apologized and called him, but he has returned his calls or his text message. He said now his girlfriend said that just leave him alone and don't worry about him anymore because basically he is not your friend. He assaulted you and embarrassed you in front of his friends. He said, AB, Dcal, what do you guys think? Should I just, accept his apology or just go on with my life?
Well, I would accept his apology and still go on with my life, because I don't know where nobody feel like they have the right to disrespect you.
Right.
Because that's something I don't play at all. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, let's look at it like this. I'm a man first. And by me being a man, I demand respect. And you're going to give it to me because that's what I'm going to give you.
Right.
So I don't know what you built the courage up to want to disrespect this man and call him out of his name, but that's not the way. And you thinking of going to getting a gun, that's definitely not the way. That's definitely not the way.
No,
I think you handled that very well, because you showed maturity when you didn't go get that gun and blow his head off and find yourself in prison.
Right. Because that's what would happen.
Exactly. Because you're going to prison.
You go,
yeah. I mean, and that would have been premeditated.
And then that's what I'm going to say. Then that's going to be that meditated murder. Yeah.
So no,
then you got to live with that the rest of your life, baby. That's going to be on your mind and your conscience as well as everything else. Yeah. You go sit behind that block and be like, I should have been better.
See, there it is, right there. I should have.
Yeah.
See, but you took time out to think, and you didn't do it. So I commend you for that.
Right.
But every time you get upset, man, don't think about a gun, man. Think about just doing exactly what you did. You just walked away. You're the bigger person right now, because you did walk away. You didn't hurt nobody, and now you get to move on with your life. You get to move up with your life, because to me, you're making clear decisions now. But I wouldn't dare, man, think about no gun every time I get upset.
Right.
That should be the last thing on my mind. If I own a gun and if I felt like I felt that way, I would get rid of it.
Yeah.
So no,
because everybody can't have a gun.
No, no, they too hot headed.
Yeah, they're too hot headed, and they don't know how to handle themselves.
Right.
Right.
Man.
A gun don't make you a man.
No, it don't. It really don't. But I think a man is a dangerous man.
Exactly.
You see how you thought?
Yeah.
And you walked away from
and I give him big props up for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because he thought about it, he walked away from it.
And he walked away.
Exactly.
I like that.
And like I say, it's nothing wrong with accepting this apology, but that's it. That's it.
See, I don't know whether the Caucasian thing. I mean, he might have been, joking or whatever else, but evidently
that's not a joke.
That's what I'm gonna say.
That's not a
you
joke.
don't joke like that.
You don't offend me and think it's a joke.
Yeah.
How's that work? Come on, man.
You've been knowing me for years. We've been to school together,
right?
And you coming out like this?
Yeah.
And embarrassing me,
calling me the N-word,
and call me the N-word.
How did we get there?
Exactly.
What about me to say that you can disrespect?
Yeah.
There's nothing about me you can't do it. So I mean, like I said, you handled that, man.
He did a very good job.
Yes, he really did.
He really did a very good job, and I like that. I respect that.
That's right.
Too, because that could have went ugly
fast.
That
could have got ugly fast.
Because boy, soon as you did that,
right side the mouth.
Right side the mouth.
Well, hit him side the mouth. But nah, I would have walked away. I just would have walked away.
I would.
I know you would have hit him, but I would.
I would hit him.
Yeah, but but now look what he lost. He lost a good friend, man. Somebody that probably would have just fought for him, and what I'm saying, in any situation they was in. But now you got that. 9
out of 10, I bet you he probably took some of his battles for him too.
I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
In school, yeah, you already know it, man.
It's always the ones that do stupid stuff and say stupid stuff that still need you at the end of the day.
That's how it works. That's how it works.
And it don't make sense.
It really don't,
it
man.
Don't make sense. Food for thought. We all come to an age where age does matter. The older that you get, you don't play any games.
Well, there's certain things right to this day I don't play no games with.
Exactly.
And that's respect, man. I mean, I respect every man because, you know, when I look at him as a man, I respect women. So, and I demand the same. So, and that's, you know, and I've been this way ever since I can remember, man.
Right.
You know, so
right. Because this is your agenda. This is who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give him the tease. We got to roll.
You got it. You know, it looked like, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, when people are going through something, man, you know, and people say you can't, give us a T. We'll take it. That means you can.
Right.
And then, you know, people say, well, he won't. Give us a T.
There you go.
That means you won. So in this lifetime, you can win. So no matter what you're going through, man, just remember that. So if you got a problem, man, just send the T's our way. We'll take them. You know, when everybody else won't take them, we will. And then that means, you know, you can win. Because we want you to win in this life. We don't want you to be a loser. We don't want you sitting behind a prison wall. You know, we want you coming up, man, and just showing people, man, this life is bigger than what they're saying it is.
There you go.
You know, we're making things happen, man, and we're doing it every day. And we do it hand in hand. We join hands and we build things, man. So yeah, let's continue to build, man. Let's continue to love, because love conquer all.
You got that right. Reality Broadcast Show, we'd like to say thank you so much for tuning in with us.
Yep.
Reality Broadcast Show is also copyrighted 2025, provided by SKST Radio Broadcasting and other applications. Be smart, be safe. Until next week.
Peace. Yeah.